Oggi si fa un sughetto molto buono e molto semplice fatto di ceci. Si può mangiare sul riso o sugli spaghetti o anche sui zucchini. È un sughetto molto veloce. Il sugo è anche più buono il giorno dopo perché tutti i sapori sono amalgamati. Join me today as I make a sauce that is not only healthy and speedy but is also delicious and nutritious for you. We're going to be making a chickpea pasta sauce. Now the sauce can be put over rice, it can be put over zucchini noodles or zoodles if you want something that is a little lower in carb, or some high protein spaghetti. It is super quick and it is super tasty. If you make it the day before, the leftovers taste even better. You'll find a printout of the recipe down below in the description box, as well as the nutritional benefits for each ingredient. So you're probably pretty familiar with the saying by Hippocrates. And if you haven't heard it before, it goes something like this: let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And as a dietitian, I truly believe that the foods that we eat can really determine our health. Prima di cominciare, guardiamo il profilo nutrizionale. So before we begin, let's take a closer look at the nutritional profile for this sauce. So chickpeas are well known all over the world and go by different names. You may have heard of them called garbanzo beans. In Italian, it's ceci. They are used broadly around the world and for good reason. Reason being, it's a cost-effective alternative to meat, especially in this day and age when inflation is high and you're having to stretch your money. Including chickpeas in recipes can be a helpful way of stretching the amount of meat if you are a meat eater. The other thing about chickpeas is that it offers a broad spectrum of nutrient benefits, high in fiber. And so per cup of cooked chickpeas, you get about 12.5 grams of fiber. So what this means is if you're an adult, the goal for fiber, daily fiber, is around 25 to 30 grams of fiber. Now you do want to increase fiber in your diet slowly so that you don't get all the unwanted effects that legumes can cause. So fiber, very important in not only digestive health, but it can help with weight management. Consuming fiber-dense foods can help contribute to satiety, which basically means the feeling of fullness. So if you're feeling full, you'll eat less, and it will help you with weight management, or if you're trying to lose weight. The other benefit of fiber can be seen in diabetes management, or if your doctor has told you that you are pre-diabetic, then the fiber that you consume can help slow down the absorption of sugar. It provides a good source of protein. So protein with the fiber actually helps keep your blood sugars more stable. So one, they keep you fuller longer, but also it avoids the rise and fall of blood sugar dramatically. You might be wondering, well, chickpeas contain carbohydrate. True, but in addition to the carbohydrate, it comes cloaked with a fiber as well as protein, and so that kind of slows the response to the carbohydrate versus something like a simple sugar like a refined pasta or white bread, where you see that sudden absorption and that sudden spike in blood sugar level, and then your body is trying to release and rush all the insulin so that blood sugar can be absorbed. And with a blood sugar spike as well as an insulin spike, then you are making a recipe for weight gain as well. One note in regards to the protein content in chickpeas, you want to remember that in legumes they're actually an incomplete protein. So the amino acid profile is not complete, so you need to combine it with a whole grain that is rich in methionine, and that will give you a complete amino acid profile. And that is why worldwide you see people combining grains with legumes naturally. So you'll find lots of recipes, whether it is corn and beans or quinoa and beans. That combination will not only stretch your food, but it also forms that complete protein without having to rely so much on meat. Because chickpeas are so rich in protein, it can help with muscle building as well as maintaining lean body mass, important for maintaining bone health as we age. Additionally, chickpeas can help in the prevention of chronic diseases, and by chronic diseases I mean it can help ward off cardiovascular disease by lowering cholesterol, sweeping away the bad cholesterol, as well as the minerals that are important for blood pressure control and for heart health. Chickpeas can help with prevention of certain types of colon cancer as well as breast cancer and lung cancer. So by eating and including chickpeas in recipes frequently into your diet, it can help ward off some of these chronic diseases. The B vitamins and zinc are also key in helping prevent development of diabetes. Great for our brain function. They contain key nutrients which help in the production of neurotransmitters, which are important for prevention of depression or relief of depression and anxiety. Lastly, chickpeas also contain iron, which can help in the prevention of anemia. They also contain vitamin C. So not only do they have the iron in it, it has the vitamin C, which vitamin C is very helpful in the non-heme iron to get it absorbed into your body. I started off with dried chickpeas, but if you are in a hurry and want to shorten the process, you could use canned chickpeas. Just make sure to rinse all the salt off. You'll need 300 grams of cooked and drained chickpeas. And if you're starting off with dried chickpeas, this is about 3/4 of a cup. Now when I'm preparing chickpeas, I tend to make more so that I can use it for other recipes and salads. For the recipe, you'll need 300 to 400 grams of fresh linguine or pasta of your choice. That's about 10 to 14 ounces. 500 grams or 20 ounces of tomato puree, 1 red onion, 1 celery stalk, 3 carrots, a sprig of rosemary. Because this recipe moves quite quickly, you'll want to make sure that you dice up all your ingredients and have them ready to add to the pan. Grab your olive oil and pour it into the saute pan. Now, the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons, but you can adjust that depending on your health needs. Once your oil has come up to a warm temperature, you will want to add your diced ingredients. So you'll want to stir and saute the ingredients, taking care not to burn the sofrito. At this point, you could add a bay leaf for additional flavor. If you want a creamier sauce, you could blend a portion of the mixture and return it to the pan. So once your sofrito has softened up and your onions are beginning to be translucent, you can add the chickpeas. At this point, you'll want to cook your pasta. It'll only take a few minutes if you're cooking the fresh pasta. And you want to give this sauce a few minutes to have the flavors meld. Now add the tomato puree. At this point you could add a bay leaf for additional flavor. Next, adding some water to thin the sauce down to allow it more time to cook and for the flavors to mingle. Now you'll want to remember, if you added the bay leaf, to take it out prior to serving, and you want to taste your sauce to make sure that it has cooked and that the flavors have really developed prior to serving. Vocabulary: Vocabulario. The secret here is to practice this over and over until you feel comfortable. I will say the word and then you will repeat it after me. I have an Italian section as well as an English section, depending on which language you are trying to learn. Sugo di ceci. Italiano. Esercitati con le parole dopo di me. Ceci. Pasta fresca. Passata di pomodoro. Cipolla rossa. Costa di sedano. Foglia di alloro. Carote. Rametto di rosmarino. Olio d'oliva. Sale. Now in English. Chickpea sauce. Say it after me. Chickpeas. Fresh pasta. Tomato puree. Red onion. Stalk of celery. Bay leaf. Carrots. Branch of rosemary. Olive oil. Salt. Return to practice frequently. Tornare frequentemente alla pratica. And don't forget, if you found value in this video and it was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this on this channel. Until next time, please live a vita sana, healthy life. Se ti è piaciuto questo video e lo hai trovato utile, lascia un piace e iscriviti per vedere altri video come questo. Fino alla prossima volta, per favore, vivi una vita sana.